Hi everybody, it's Diane here with the flip through for the Grunge journal we just did in the previous video. This should be in my shop for sale, Etsy shop, by the end of this video. It's about 5.5 by 7, 5-hole stitch binding, which is exposed. The cover is a paper bag, it's sewn to fabric. There's doodling, inking, painting, well, stamping, painting, magazine images, ticket, stamp, sewing, lots of messy sewing around the edges. Okay, it's a lot to take in, isn't it? There are fabric pockets on the front and back inside covers. There's a journal card in here I made. It's an index card. There are 44 pages counting front and back. They are different weights and sizes, and there are a couple torn edges. So there's some paint spatters here on, I really don't know what this is. It's a heavier craft paper. It could have been scrapbook paper. It could have been some sort of mailing insert. I don't remember what it was. Most of the ephemera in here is actually vintage. These tickets, they could be 20 years old, but they're obviously newer with that kind of printing. But this is old. Most of the pages are numbered, not all. Washi tape, scrapbook paper, an old playing card. This is a seed packet style envelope I made out of a book page. Sewing book page here. There's a little gesso over the writing. Old book page with some fabric. It's a translation card with some watercolor paint on it. An old Denison seal. It's a vintage envelope here with some paper over it that flips up. There's a tag in here, a journal card I made. This is Easter egg dyed notebook paper with some old plaid stamps and an old snippet from a plaid stamp book. Fabric on the edge. Washi tape. Paint. This is lightweight scrapbook paper. Some of the pages are kinked, kind of intentionally. Fabric, washi tape. There's an old snippet here of ephemera, rubber stamp on there. Old, that is vintage, coloring book. Fabric. Fabric's vintage too. This is just like a printer paper with some leaf printing on it I did. Some old number off an invoice. This page here is sewn together. It's coffee dyed notebook and Easter egg dyed with washi tape in the middle. All the thread tails are knotted. There are a lot hanging out. If you don't like that, you can cut some off. Paint, part of an old coin wrapper. This is an old book page. A little fabric up here. This is heavier weight scrapbook paper with paint and stamping on it. Out of an old book. Journaling card I made on an index card once again. Coupon or ticket down here. I don't know how old that is. Could be vintage. So we're going back now. This is washi tape, and these are actual postage stamps. Fabric on the side. That's out of a different, that's S&H green stamp book. Scrapbook paper. More leaf printing. Washi tape. A pocket that obviously flips up. And this is what they used to call a view card. It's like a mini postcard, you know, you'd buy on vacation. But the back is blank, so you certainly can use it for a journaling card. Actual stamp once again, and some rubber stamping. Fabric. Paint. Oh, there's washi tape here. Paint. Part of an old letter. Washi tape. This is sewn together. It's the Easter egg dyed with some lightweight construction paper. Little flip there. It's the other side of the envelope. That's an actual stamp, postage stamp. 2 playing cards in here. These are vintage. The clock on the left side here is washi tape. I wasn't even thinking clocks with the clock. She caught on. Coffee dyed notebook paper over the envelope here. This is washi tape, fabric, paint. Old piece of play money from a Barbie game. Fabric tab. Rubber stamp, some fabric. Rubber stamping, little snippet from a check or invoice or something. And then another journal card I made. This was a printer sample. It was your ivory paneled card. And then a mini booklet in here. I think there's just plain paper. Yes, plain notebook paper in there. And these fabric patches on the pockets, they're just patches. They don't do anything. They don't flip up or anything. Okay, as I said, this should be in my shop now. This was fun to make. It's got kind of a neat feel to it with the paper bag and the fabric. Okay, everyone, thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a good day out there.